Transformations for a parent function, and now you have all the transformations that make up the child. So the first thing let's talk about is a vertical shift. Those happen outside the function. They're at the end. They affect the vertical axes or the y-axis. So if we look at this orange thing here, if we have a plus k at the end, outside, it's going to move our graph up vertically by whatever that value is. As our rule, we're going to add k, that number, to all of our y values. If we have a minus k, we would shift down k units, and our rule would affect the y values and be subtracting k, moving everything down that many units. All right, the next thing let's talk about is our horizontal shifts. They happen inside the function. They're going to affect the horizontal axes or the x-axis. So this is inside. If you have a minus h, it's going to shift it to the right. And our rule is we're going to, remember, think opposite. We're going to add h. Below here is a plus h. We're going to move left, think opposite. And we're going to subtract h. Again, whenever you're talking horizontal inside the function, it affects the horizontal axes, and you think opposite. All right, let's move on to the red. We have two types of reflections. We have x-axis and y-axis reflection. If you have a negative in front of the function, it's going to reflect it about the x-axis, and it's going to negate the y on your rule. If you have a negative inside the function, it's going to reflect it about the y-axis, and it's going to negate the x. All right, let's head down to the green here. We have vertical stretches and compressions. These are outside the function, or what we say in front of the function. They are a multiplier. They affect the y-axis, the vertical axes. So we're going to have two different scenarios. The first one is that our number is greater than 1. What happens is we have a vertical stretch. And what happens is we multiply all our y values by that a. If we have a number between 0 and 1, so think fraction, we're going to vertically compress it, and our rule is going to be multiplying again by that a, but it's going to be a fraction. It's going to vertically compress it. All right, our last type, here in the blue, is our horizontal compressions and stretches. They are inside the function. They affect the x-axis by that 1 over b multiplier, and we have to be careful. We have to flip it, so think opposite. It's inside the function. In this case, 1 over b, and if our b is greater than 1 after the flip, then you're going to have a horizontal x-axis stretch. And how you do that is you multiply all the x's by b, whatever you have after you flip it. If your value for b is a fraction again, you're going to have a horizontal compression. Remember, we flip this, so our rule is we're going to multiply by b. That's the review of transformations.